There are many reasons that can lead to a person dropping out of high school. Every student up here today has their own story telling what life was like before and after they made the decision to end their high school career. My calculus teacher, senior year, pops into mind. Problem started the second week of school when she introduced her teaching method. She would hand us a packet on Monday and say, "This is what we're doing for the week." She'd hand us the packet stapled, and she wouldn't do anything on the board. She'd hand us the packet and say, "You know what, here you go, do the work, this is what we're doing for the week." Well, that's not how I learn. I'm a hands-on learner. Seeing a problem being solved step by step allows me to take it in and adjust it to make it how I am. Yet she wouldn't do any problems on the board, and because the instructions were in the packet, we should ask our neighbors to help us if we needed any help. We couldn't actually go up to her and ask. But there was no talking in the class, and we couldn't actually ask any questions. I quickly fell behind and started failing the class. After a few weeks, I actually received a letter in the mail from Miss Bonds, the math teacher. Not knowing what the letter was, I opened it. It was a letter to my parents explaining why I was failing her class. The letter went on to tell my parents that I was a bad student in an advanced math class that I couldn't handle. The letter went on to tell her all my faults that I have and wouldn't be able to exceed. I began to wonder, is this really what teachers think about me? I started to drift away from school, just started off being late and then not coming at all, and no teacher, no students, no one ever asked, "Hey, is anything all right?" when I would be there. So I figured with a steady job, I would drop out and get a GED. I told family members that I would get my GED and start college once I passed the test, but before I knew it, a year had passed and I hadn't even signed up for the test and had no intentions. I had a job and was making money and was able to support myself. Then I got a call from my Uncle Keith and Aunt Cindy telling me about a program Goodwill was about to start called the Excel Center. At first I listened, but still didn't have any desire to attend school. I had been there, done that, and it didn't work the first time. They explained that the program would allow me to get my high school diploma at my own pace and on my own timeline. It took a while, but I decided things weren't going anywhere and a college education is needed to exceed in this day and age. With support from my family, I packed up and moved to Indianapolis in March of 2010 and waited for the Excel Center to start accepting applications. I was accepted and started in the first inaugural class. Being in the inaugural class, there was bound to be a few glitches in the program, and things got off to a really slow start. Things were so slow, we actually didn't even have computers to do work on, and there was really no work for us to actually do. Then the netbooks came in, and things switched gears. Teachers loaded up assignments, and things really started moving. When college courses were first mentioned, I was thrilled. This would give me an opportunity to prove to myself that I was able to perform at a college level. After taking Ivy Tech's placement test, Ms. Shelley and I signed up for 2 classes, CNIS 101 and English 111. At the end of the semester, I had received an A in both of the classes, and now I was ready. I wanted more. Ms. Shelley and I sat down once again and came up with a plan. We signed up for 1 summer course and 3 courses the next semester. I now have 18 college credits with a 3.5 GPA at no cost to myself. Believe me, if I could figure out a way for Goodwill and the Excel Center to pay for more college, I would. The Excel Center is nothing like high school. Every teacher knows your name and everyone says hi. Every school has a few good teachers that you can remember, but the Excel Center took a step beyond. They built their entire staff with people who want to help and want to be there and most of all care. With every complication, the Excel Center has come through. The processes are not perfect, but the staff is continually looking for ways to improve. With that type of attitude, anything is possible. The Excel Center did not only teach me about school, but about life. I had the ability to learn about Goodwill's organization and the effort that was put forward to put people in a better life. I had never put much thought what happens to the items donated once they go to Goodwill. To learn that by donating your unwanted items to Goodwill's locations, you give the retail stores product that in turn leads to programs that benefit the community. I can't just thank the staff at the Excel Center. They were great, but I can't just give it all to them. I have to thank the entire Goodwill organization. From the people that sort the donations at the stores to the people that filled out the grant applications that funded the Excel Center. Not one person made this happen. It was a group effort. and every one of the students would not be standing here today if it wasn't for the hard work that went into making the Excel Center. There's one thing I would like everyone up here today is to take away from this experience. We were offered a second chance to do things right, and an opportunity that not everyone is given. No one can take away from what we earned. Not only did we drop out, but we came back as adults and faced a whole new set of obstacles and challenges. We made it through. We have been given a second chance and we beat the odds. This is not the end, this is just the beginning. The first step towards a better future use this experience to its fullest advantages. We earned it. I know I sure am.